They told you cheese was harmless, comforting, even good for your bones. But the truth isn't that simple, especially as your body changes with time. Some cheeses can quietly weaken bone strength, stiffen your arteries, and fuel inflammation that makes every step feel heavier. And most people have no idea it's happening. They eat these cheeses every week, sometimes every day, believing they're making normal choices. But the reality is this: a few of these cheeses work against your body in ways that matter more than ever right now. But here's the part no one talks about. While some cheeses drain your strength, others build it. They feed your bones, they support your joints, they help your muscles recover and keep your energy steady through the day. These cheeses aren't just better options, they can become daily tools for stronger bones, clearer thinking, and more stable long-term health. And today, you're going to see them all laid out clearly. The 4 you should cut out, and the 4 you can enjoy every single day to keep your body strong in the years ahead. Before we start, drop a comment below and tell me the cheese you eat most often. I read every one and share tips based on what you already enjoy. Now, let's look at the cheeses that aren't supporting your body the way they once did. As time goes on, even familiar foods can land differently, and a few cheeses start creating small shifts that add up over the years. They're easy to overlook because nothing feels dramatic at first. So let's start with the first one, because it isn't even real cheese anymore. Worst cheese number 1: nacho liquid cheese sauce. Nacho cheese may feel fun and familiar. It brings back ball games, movie nights, and quick snacks you've enjoyed for years. But here's the real truth: this isn't cheese anymore. It's a processed blend designed for shelf life and profit, not for a body that relies on real nutrients. When your bones need minerals, when your heart needs steadiness, and when your joints need less inflammation, this sauce pushes you in the opposite direction. Most nacho cheese isn't dairy-based at all. It's built from cheap oils, artificial thickeners, and flavor enhancers that your system struggles to break down. Because it's liquid, it hits your bloodstream quickly, flooding it with compounds that stiffen arteries and make blood pressure harder to control. That creamy texture? It comes from stabilizers that force your liver and kidneys to work overtime. Effort your body shouldn't have to spend at this stage of life. The real issue is the fat quality. Nacho cheese often contains industrial trans fats, the kind that age your arteries faster and weaken bone strength over time. These fats feed low-grade inflammation, making joints feel stiffer and recovery slower. Add the extremely high sodium, and you get a combination that encourages swelling in the legs, fluid retention, and that heavy, uncomfortable pressure many people feel after salty snacks. There's also the phosphate load. Nacho cheese is packed with inorganic phosphates, a form your body absorbs too rapidly. When phosphate spikes, your system pulls calcium from your bones to balance it. That means lower bone density and a higher risk of fractures down the road. To most people, it feels like a harmless dip, but one serving after another quietly chips away at bone strength. And then come the additives, the colors, the artificial cheese-like flavors. They send confusing signals to your gut and disrupt the microbiome that supports digestion, inflammation control, and overall resilience. As gut diversity naturally declines with age, these additives push it even further, leaving you more reactive and more fatigued after eating. Here's the simplest way to think about it. Nacho cheese doesn't melt, it doesn't age, and it barely spoils. Food that refuses to break down on the shelf won't break down gently inside your body. Every serving demands energy your bones, heart, and muscles could use elsewhere. This is why nacho and liquid cheese sauces take the top spot on the worst list. They're the most processed, the easiest to overeat, and the least supportive for long-term strength. Cutting this one out isn't just a good choice. It's a powerful turning point for protecting your bones and your vitality moving forward. Worst cheese number 2. Smoked cheese. Smoked cheese looks rich. It feels gourmet. It tastes like something special, nostalgic, comforting, the kind of thing that makes you think you're choosing a higher quality option. But the truth is simple. The smoky flavor that feels so warm and familiar can quietly work against your bones, your heart, and your long-term strength. And it's not the smoke you imagine. Most smoked cheeses today aren't smoked over real wood. They're soaked in liquid smoke, a concentrated extract filled with compounds your body has a harder time clearing as the years go by. These include PAHs, the same irritants found in heavily charred foods. They place stress on your cells, make arteries less flexible, and can contribute to ongoing inflammation. As detox capacity naturally slows, these compounds linger longer, creating unnecessary strain on your liver, kidneys, and cardiovascular system. Then comes the sodium. Smoked cheeses are almost always saltier than regular varieties, and that extra salt shows up quickly in the body. More fluid retention, more swelling in the legs, more pressure on your circulation. If you're already watching your blood pressure or trying to protect your heart, this added sodium pushes in the wrong direction fast. The texture tells another part of the story. Many smoked cheeses use lower-quality dairy and stabilizers to hold their shape after processing. These additives don't support digestion. They slow the gut, disrupt healthy bacteria, and make bloating more common. And when digestion slows, your body has a harder time absorbing the minerals your bones rely on, including calcium and magnesium. The biggest trap is the flavor. That smoky richness makes you feel like you're savoring something hearty and special, which often leads to bigger portions without realizing it. But each extra bite means more sodium, more additives, and more stress on systems already working harder than they used to. This is why smoked cheese earns the number 2 spot. It's not just the salt or the chemicals, it's the combination. The slow, steady wear on your bones, your arteries, and your overall resilience. Cutting it out isn't about giving up flavor. It's about protecting strength. Because the smoky taste fades quickly, but the impact on your body lasts far longer than the moment you enjoy it. Worst cheese number 3. Cheese spread in jars. Cheese spreads look harmless. They sit on shelves for months, sometimes years, without changing color, texture, or smell. And that alone should tell you something. Real cheese can't do that. Real food doesn't behave that way. If a cheese can survive at room temperature for that long, it's because it's filled with additives that keep it stable on the shelf but work against your body once you eat it. It starts with the fat. Jarred cheese spreads are usually made with modified oils and partially hydrogenated fats, the same industrial fats linked to inflammation, stiff arteries, and long-term strain on your heart. These fats don't support your body. They slow it down. They make joints feel heavier, circulation less steady, and energy harder to sustain through the day. Then come the stabilizers. To stay smooth and spreadable, these products rely on gums, starches, and chemical binders. Your gut doesn't handle them well. They slow digestive movement, disrupt healthy bacteria, and make bloating or discomfort more common. And when digestion slows, your ability to absorb bone-building minerals slows with it, including calcium and magnesium. One concern many people overlook is the packaging. Some jarred cheese spreads can contain trace amounts of phthalates from plastic liners. These chemicals may interfere with hormone balance, and hormone balance plays a powerful role in bone strength, muscle recovery, and inflammation control as the years go by. It's a stress your body doesn't need. And then there are the preservatives and artificial flavors, strong enough to keep mold and bacteria from growing for months. If a food can stop life from forming on it, it can disrupt the beneficial bacteria that support life inside you. That means less digestive resilience, weaker nutrient absorption, and a harder time maintaining stable energy after meals. The real trap is how easy they are to overeat. You spread it on crackers, bread, vegetables, and before you know it, you've eaten several tablespoons of something that offers flavor without nourishment and convenience without health. What feels like a quick snack leaves your body dealing with swelling, stiffness, sluggish digestion, and unnecessary pressure on your heart and bones. This is why jarred cheese spreads take the number 3 spot. They imitate cheese, but function more like a processed paste, heavy on chemicals, light on real nutrition. Cutting them out frees your gut, supports your bones, and gives your body the chance to work the way it's meant to. It's a simple shift with a real impact on how you feel each day. Worst cheese number 4. Blue cheese. Blue cheese looks classy, bold, gourmet, something you bring out to elevate a meal. But as the body changes, this cheese becomes more demanding than it looks. Not because it's artificial, but because of what's living inside it, and how those compounds interact with your pressure, your joints, your sleep, and your digestion. Blue cheese is built on mold. That mold creates the blue veins and the sharp flavor, but it also produces bioactive compounds your body has to work harder to detoxify. As your immune and detox systems become more sensitive, these compounds can contribute to inflammation, fatigue, and joint tension. You may not feel it right away, but the pressure builds quietly over time. The second issue is tyramine. As blue cheese ages, tyramine levels rise, and this chemical can spike blood pressure quickly. For anyone sensitive or taking certain medications, tyramine can trigger headaches, dizziness, or sudden pressure surges that feel unsettling and unpredictable. Blue cheese is also naturally high in histamine. That histamine load can show up as restless nights, flushing, sinus pressure, or digestive discomfort. And because histamine tolerance tends to drop with age, foods that were once harmless now stir up symptoms you might mistakenly blame on getting older. Then comes the salt. Blue cheese is one of the saltiest cheeses you can buy. That extra sodium tightens arteries, increases swelling, and adds strain to an already hard-working cardiovascular system. When combined with its strong fats and mold compounds, the sodium magnifies every bit of stress inside your body. Another issue most people never think about: spoiled blue cheese is harder to detect. Its natural funk can hide signs of contamination, which means a bad batch may slip past your senses and hit your gut harder than you expect. A bigger risk for a digestive system that no longer rebounds the way it once did. This is why blue cheese makes the worst list. It's not fake, but it is demanding. It asks your body to manage mold toxins, histamines, tyramine, heavy fats, and high sodium all at once. A load that becomes harder to handle with time. If you're trying to protect your bones, stabilize your pressure, sleep more easily, reduce inflammation, and move with less stiffness, blue cheese simply doesn't support you anymore. The flavor may be strong, but the impact is stronger. Removing it from your routine is a small shift that can bring more stability and comfort to your days ahead. But here's the good news. Not every cheese works against you. Some do the exact opposite, strengthening your bones, calming inflammation, supporting your heart, and giving your muscles the steady fuel they depend on. These cheeses are rich in natural vitamins, easy-to-digest proteins, and compounds your body uses to stay mobile, stable, and strong. Now that you know which ones to avoid, let's move to the 4 cheeses worth keeping close. The ones you can enjoy every single day for better bones, better balance, and long-term vitality. Let's uncover the choices that truly support you, starting with one that surprises most people: Best cheese number 1. Grass-fed raw cheddar. Grass-fed raw cheddar is one of the most complete bone-supporting cheeses you can choose. It's rich, natural, and filled with nutrients your body can actually use. Not fillers, not chemicals, but real building blocks for strength and stability. And it all starts with the milk. When cows eat grass instead of grain, their milk becomes higher in omega-3s, CLA, and fat-soluble vitamins that help calm inflammation, support joint comfort, and keep your heart and brain working more smoothly. Because it's raw, this cheddar keeps its natural enzymes and beneficial bacteria, the very things that make digestion easier as the years go by. Those enzymes help your body break down dairy without heaviness or bloating, which means more of the protein gets absorbed and used for muscle repair and bone strength. It's nourishment your body doesn't have to fight for. The biggest gift of grass-fed raw cheddar is its vitamin K2. K2 directs calcium to the right place, into your bones instead of your arteries. Without it, calcium can contribute to stiffness and pressure. With it, calcium strengthens your skeleton and supports steadier, more confident movement. Raw cheddar also brings gentle, naturally occurring probiotics that help your gut stay balanced. A healthier gut supports better immunity, lower inflammation, and clearer daily energy. Benefits many older adults feel within days of changing their diet. And the beauty is, you don't need much. A small piece delivers quality protein, healthy fats, and the nutrients that support bone formation, muscle recovery, and overall vitality. It's satisfying, so you get more pleasure with less quantity. This is why grass-fed raw cheddar earns the top spot. It's nutrient-dense, easy to digest, and deeply supportive of the systems that matter most: your bones, your heart, your muscles, and your long-term mobility. It's real food doing real work for your body. Best cheese number 2. Aged Gouda. Aged Gouda is one of the few cheeses that actually becomes better for your body as it matures. Most foods lose nutrients with time. Gouda does the opposite. As it ages, its proteins break down into smaller peptides that your body absorbs easily, giving you steadier support for muscles and bones without digestive strain. For a body that needs efficient nutrition, that natural breakdown is a real advantage. The standout benefit of aged Gouda is its vitamin K2. This cheese is one of the richest natural sources of K2, and K2 determines where calcium goes in your body. Without enough K2, calcium can drift into arteries and create stiffness. With K2, calcium moves into your bones, strengthening posture, stability, and long-term density. One nutrient, but a major shift in how your bones age. Aged Gouda also delivers CLA, along with natural postbiotics formed during fermentation. Together, they help calm low-grade inflammation, support immune balance, and keep digestion running smoothly. A stable gut means better mineral absorption and fewer digestive frustrations day to day. Another major advantage, aged Gouda is naturally low in lactose. Long aging breaks most of it down, making this cheese far easier to digest than younger dairy products. Many people who struggle with cheese find Gouda gentle, allowing them to enjoy real nutrition without discomfort. What makes Gouda truly stand out is how satisfying it is. A little goes a long way. And because it's dense with minerals and bioactive compounds, each bite supports bone strength, arterial flexibility, muscle recovery, and overall resilience. This is why aged Gouda earns its place on the daily list. It isn't just delicious. It's functional nutrition that gives your bones structure, your arteries ease, and your body the steady support it needs as the years continue forward. Best cheese number 3. Authentic Parmesan, Parmigiano Reggiano. Authentic Parmesan is one of the most powerful bone-supporting foods you can add to your routine, but only when it's the real thing. Not the powder in the green can, not the blends with fillers. We're talking about true Parmigiano Reggiano, aged for years and packed with nutrients your body can use immediately. It isn't just flavorful, it functions like a natural multivitamin for bones, muscles, and metabolism. Its strength starts with protein. Long aging breaks Parmesan's proteins into tiny peptides that absorb quickly, even if your digestion isn't as strong as it used to be. Many people who struggle with dairy can digest Parmesan with ease, which means more usable protein reaching your muscles, supporting strength, balance, and daily mobility. Then comes the calcium. Parmesan has one of the highest concentrations of calcium of any cheese, but what makes it exceptional is how well your body can use it. Its calcium, phosphorus, and magnesium ratio is ideal for bone formation, helping your body lock minerals into your skeleton rather than letting them drift into soft tissues. For anyone protecting bone density or preventing fractures, this kind of absorbable calcium is a major advantage. Parmesan also contains tyrosine, the amino acid behind those tiny crunchy crystals you see in aged wedges. Tyrosine supports neurotransmitters tied to focus, alertness, and steady energy. A small amount can help you feel clearer and more centered through the day. Its gut benefits add another layer of support. Because it's aged so long, Parmesan contains almost no lactose and is naturally gentle on digestion. The fermentation process also produces compounds that help maintain a balanced gut environment, which improves mineral absorption and overall immune resilience. And the best part? You don't need much. A 1-ounce serving delivers meaningful protein, highly absorbable minerals, and concentrated nutrition that supports stability and strength without overeating. This is why authentic Parmigiano Reggiano ranks so high on the list. It strengthens bones, supports muscle maintenance, sharpens mental clarity, and respects your digestion, all in a small, flavorful serving. It's one of the rare foods that offers instant taste and long-term benefits at the same time. A perfect daily ally for staying capable and confident in the years ahead. Best cheese number 4, Swiss Gruyere. Swiss Gruyere is one of the most overlooked bone-supporting cheeses in the world, yet it's easily one of the most powerful. It's made from alpine milk, cows grazing on fresh grasses and wild plants, which gives it a nutrient profile your body responds to immediately. Beyond the rich, nutty flavor, Gruyere carries compounds that strengthen bones, support muscles, and protect your heart in ways most people never realize. One of its biggest advantages comes from the bacteria used during fermentation. Gruyere is made with propionic bacteria, the microorganisms that form the classic Swiss cheese holes. These bacteria produce propionic acid, a natural compound shown to help lower inflammation, support metabolic balance, and reduce LDL cholesterol. For anyone working to protect heart health and maintain steady energy, this microbial activity matters. Gruyere also supports your glutathione levels, your body's master antioxidant. Glutathione protects your cells, brain, and immune system, but your natural production declines with time. Gruyere provides the amino acids your body uses to rebuild glutathione, giving your cells stronger defense and improving overall resilience. It's also gentle on digestion. As Gruyere ages, its proteins break down into smaller chains that absorb easily, helping maintain muscle strength and tissue repair without placing strain on your stomach. The cheese is naturally rich in B12, zinc, phosphorus, and selenium, key minerals for bone formation, nerve function, and immune health. Another hidden benefit is blood pressure support. During fermentation, Gruyere develops lactopeptides, natural compounds that help relax blood vessels and promote healthier circulation. It's not a supplement. It's simply what happens when milk, bacteria, and time work together the way nature intended. And the best part? You don't need much. A small piece delivers concentrated nutrients, melts beautifully, and keeps you satisfied without overeating heavier, saltier foods. Swiss Gruyere earns its spot because it protects the systems that matter most: bones, muscles, heart, nerves, and immune strength. It's rich, functional, and naturally supportive in a way few cheeses can match. Adding it to your routine isn't just about flavor, it's about building a stronger, steadier foundation for the years ahead. Now, you understand the truth about cheese and how deeply it shapes your strength today. Not every cheese belongs on your plate anymore. Some load your body with salt, chemicals, and inflammatory compounds that work against the very things you're trying to protect: your bones, your heart, your joints, and your energy. Nacho cheese sauces, smoked cheeses, jarred spreads, and blue cheese may taste familiar, but they quietly ask more from your body than it should have to give. But the good news is just as powerful. Some cheeses don't drain you, they support you. Grass-fed raw cheddar supplies enzymes, healthy fats, and bone-building nutrients. Aged Gouda delivers one of the strongest natural sources of vitamin K2. Authentic Parmesan fuels you with highly absorbable protein and calcium. And Swiss Gruyere strengthens your antioxidant defenses, your muscles, and your heart. These aren't indulgences. They're simple daily tools that help your body stay steady, balanced, and strong. So now it's your turn. What cheese do you enjoy most often? And after hearing this, which one will you swap into your routine? Share your answer in the comments below. I read every one and give guidance based on what you truly need. If this video helped you understand your food in a new way, tap like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss the next insight your body deserves. The choices you make at the table today are building the strength you'll rely on tomorrow. Stay steady, stay intentional, and keep choosing the foods that help you live the life you want.